Zepeda will be fighting Gesta September 16th. And this is going to be a very interesting bout. Why? Because this will be a custody battle of Jojo Diaz's dads. Because both of them have wins over, of course, Joseph Diaz. One was more impressive than the other one. You can probably tell which one was the more impressive win. But they will be fighting September 16th, of course, Mexican Independence Day, which will be very tough for them because they'll be competing with the UFC for that spot. But oh well. Of course, William Zepeda is undefeated, 28-0 with 24 knockouts. That is crazy. Of course, he'll be taking on Mercito Gesta, which actually his nickname is No Mercy. So that's actually a very cool nickname. But of course, he is 34-3 with 3 draws, which is crazy, and 17 knockouts, and 1 knockout and 1 loss coming by way of knockout. And of course, he also is coming off of 2 Diaz's wins. He fought Joel Diaz unanimous decision and Joseph Diaz split decision. Very interesting. And of course, it is going to be an interesting match. Now, to be honest, I don't think he's as durable as Joseph Diaz. I don't know how it is because Joseph was just JoJo, was just blocking the punches all 10 rounds. I don't know if Gesta's going to try to do the same thing because if not, he is definitely going to get stopped. I don't want to say too early, but definitely not going to be the last 2 rounds. And of course, is Gesta a good boxer? I mean, yeah, but he's just like JoJo. He's slow. And to be honest, I thought JoJo won the fight against Gesta, but then again, the judges saw differently. And of course, JoJo's golden boy privileges have been revoked, so he in fact cannot pull off the decision. I mean, it's going to be one of those things where they just give a golden boy fighter fight after fight for them just to win. But at least it's Gesta. Gesta has proved that he deserves this fight, although he might get stopped in round 7. Because Zepeda is the type of dude, how most fighters are all like, yo, man, he's only throwing 1 punch. He needs to throw multiple punches if he wants to win the fight. Zepeda, you'll be surprised if he only throws 1 punch. He'd be throwing punches a bunches, Punch a bunch, right? Whatever. He'd just be punching. Literally in his last fight, although he wasn't that good of an opponent. I don't want to say he was trash, but he hit him in the body, hit twice, and then hit him in the body again, and like the boom in the same combo. Like, damn. Like if this dude was a fighting game character, he'd be that one annoying character that'd be pulling off 50 hit combos on you and take your entire bar of life. Like, bro, I'm trying to fight here, and then he just takes it, which is 1 second. And another reason why I don't think this is gonna be too competitive is that, of course, Gesta is not really that fast. I mean, his countering ability is good. He definitely can counter, but he also has like 0 power. Okay, I don't say 0 power, but his KO percentage is 50%, which is really weird because most other boxers, they account for his losses and his draws and account for the KO percentage. So 17 out of 34 is 50, but for some reason his losses and draws don't count. So, but the thing is, his power is definitely very low. And like JoJo caught Zepeda and I don't say hurt him, but definitely stunned him pretty badly. But the thing is, he didn't have power and he doesn't throw. JoJo kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna say something about JoJo. I don't know if this is like just the way he fights and it's just some old habit, or he genuinely has stamina issues. But he really needs to throw more punches. He was winning the Zepeda fight and the Gesta fight, or at least the rounds, when he was throwing punches. But when he stopped throwing punches, of course, he was losing. He was losing because he didn't do anything. But whatever. We'll make a JoJo complaint video some other day, right? But of course, I got Zepeda winning 7th round TKO. But this isn't the only reason why I made the video. I made the video because I'm advocating for another fight. Because Edwin De Los Santos has been calling out Shakur Stevenson for a long time. He even went to his home city like not too long ago and posted on Instagram being like, yo, man, I'm in your city. What are you going to do about it? But of course, Shakur is tied up with the Frank Martin fight for the WBC World Championship. So, in the meantime, Zepeda is going to win, most likely. He should fight Edwin De Los Santos in December or November, whenever this dude's ready. I think that's going to be a good match. But, of course, it is a very dangerous matchup because Gesta, I don't know if I didn't even give the third reason. I was talking too much about JoJo. But the other reason why Gesta is going to lose is because he's 35 with 40 fights in his name. So, he's getting up there in age and he's getting up there in mileage. So that's not a very good look for Gesta, and of course Zepeda, although has a lot of fights in his name too. He's only 27. Dude looks 34, but hey, you know what? Hey, looks don't cause victories in the ring, so you know. But I want to see Edwin De Los Santos fight William Zepeda. To be honest, I think De Los Santos beats Zepeda. I mean, Zepeda's a good fighter, and especially if De Los Santos lets him rip off the combos, he's gonna win. But I just think De Los Santos is just better. But yeah, I want to see William Zepeda versus Edwin De Los Santos after this fight. No more hiding. Both seem like they want to fight other people, but either other people don't want to fight them, or their promoters don't want them to fight anyone. But then again, De Los Santos is literally fighting openers in PBC, so it's not like they're really going to put up much of a fight, sending him over to Golden Boy. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the next video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.